Welcome back, everybody. I'm back with those updates on the EIDL, the grants, and the loans. I'm actually coming to you guys from location in downtown Scranton, Pennsylvania. I'm actually at the Steamtown Mall. We're going to walk around here in just a few minutes and check out the area because things are just not the same anymore. All right, we're going to bring you the updates on the EIDL, the grants, and the loans, and we're going to talk about what today's economy is going to look like because businesses will not be the same as they were pre-pandemic. So before we get into it, remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with everybody you know, whether they're seeking economy updates, small business updates, or those EIDL grant and loan updates. We got a lot to cover today, so let's get you guys all caught up. That's right, everybody. I'm back today with your updates on the EIDL grants and the loans. We're going to touch in on the economy. And yes, I'm coming from location at downtown Scranton, Pennsylvania, where President Biden was born and raised. And yes, this is the location of where they filmed a lot of the things for The Office. As you can see here, we're just looking at a lot of empty vendor spots right now. just crazy to me. I used to walk around this place, it was filled with people shopping, eating, dining. Even up until 2019, there was a lot of action happening here. We're standing right outside of Steamtown National Park. Still a bit of a tourist attraction for many of those who are coming and visiting town and really trying to check out and take in the scenery. A lot of rusty trains out there right now. You can walk out on the ledge. It's very sad and unfortunate right now. There's a lot of closed restaurants you see in the background here. People spent, in some cases, their life savings to open up a business here in the Steamtown Mall, to find them all being shut down. It's crazy. There, closed. Closed. And of course, we always take in a little bit of The Office there in the background. And it's not just restaurants that are facing a difficult time here in this mall. Now you can see this mall was originally built by the Boskov family. Prime piece of real estate. I mean, look at the size of this building. This place is 2 stories, and as you can see, it is just filled with empty real estate at this point. Just a collection of commercial real estate, completely empty. Even Victoria's Secret's down there on the end pulled out. Really big names that were in this mall. Okay, but let's get into it. I want to talk about the EIDL loans here just for a moment. I got to slam the SBA once again because right now loan officers are making a very critical mistake. They are denying applicants who open their business in 2020. As stated in the rules on pages 3 and 4, I think it's rule number 14, it tells you that if you opened your business in January 1st, 2020 up to January 31st of 2020, you are eligible for the EIDL loan and the loan modification request and the original loan itself. Right now the SBA is denying applicants their ability to gain these loans primarily because they don't know how to calculate how much that applicant is eligible for, and stating that they are following their own series of rules and that their rules are telling them they can only use 2019 taxes. Well, you know yourself, if you weren't in business in 2019, you're not going to have 2019 taxes. Currently, I'm receiving thousands of messages from applicants on my Instagram and right here on the channel that are facing this difficulty, opened in January 1st of 2021 up to the 31st, who have been denied their ability to gain access to these loans. So if this has happened to you, make sure you go through the reconsideration process and get yourself a manual review for this process because it's unfair that you have been denied for this loan. Read the rules on pages 3 and 4. Get yourselves back into the queue and remind the loan officers, if you find yourself getting any type of phone call, remind those loan officers that you do qualify and it is your 2020 taxes they're supposed to be using. Check this out, guys. I moved out to the bridge overlooking Steamtown National Park. You can see the Smoky Mountains, just smoke rising off them there in the background. They typically give train rides through here and trolley rides. They take you on a little excursion out to the country. You can have yourself a picnic and lunch. Take a lot of high school field trips on these rides. I'm going to take a walk down to the Trolley Museum and give you guys an update on what's going on in the economy. Jerome Powell just held a town hall where he has announced that businesses will not be the same and will not recover to where they were pre-pandemic. But if you follow what's going on in the media and you're listening to all the jobless reports, 400,000 jobless reports, an all-time low right now. 11 million jobs are posted out there. However, these jobs are $15 to $20 an hour. With the rise of inflation, if you think $15 to $20 an hour is going to save you right now, no, it's not. It's not going to help you, especially when gas prices are on the rise. It's up 40%. Food prices are on the rise. And those jobs are simply all the jobs that were left over from 2020, where everybody went home to work from home. Right now, businesses are finding new and creative ways to eliminate jobs. If you pay attention to what's going on with fast food chains, Taco Bell right now, they're putting in automated systems that you basically walk up to a kiosk, order your food, and a robot delivers it to you. With all the increase of automated kiosks and the fact that Wendy's is going towards a DoorDash model, they're basically putting in 700 restaurants where it will be delivery only. You won't be pulling up to the window anymore to order your food because most of this stuff is DoorDashed to you. And more mom and pop shops are having difficulty getting employees to come in the door with the fact that unemployment is still available. Now, we know unemployment assistance is coming to an end here on September the 4th. So many of you are going to be out there seeking employment. But if you're thinking you're going to find some big fancy jobs, you're going to find yourself with jobs that pay $15 to $20 an hour. Jerome Powell announced during the town hall meeting that businesses will not be the same. However, there will be opportunities, just different kinds of opportunities. There will be massive transfers of wealth as this whole thing comes to an end and pops on us finally. Meanwhile, 300,000 applicants across the country are still waiting on their EIDL loans and their loan modifications to save their businesses from going completely belly up and closing the doors for the last time. Many of these are the local mom and pop shops that you've probably seen in your neighborhoods for years, going to close their doors for the last time. It's just crazy to me. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments if you believe what's going on in the media right now. So much history and beautiful structures down here. This is just amazing. The old Reading lines, passenger rail cars, a lot of steam locomotives. You see in the background there. You could grab a trolley over here or go out and visit the Trolley Museum. You can see the trolley just pulled up and unloaded some passengers. They're out on an excursion. Guys, I announced here yesterday on the channel that real estate is changing. I'm getting a lot of requests right now for individuals who are facing eviction right now. Now, October is coming up very shortly here, and President Biden did announce that he wants to extend the eviction moratorium. However, there are so many battles happening and lawsuits happening with current landlords that are facing major dilemmas, okay? They can't meet their obligations to pay their mortgages. They just can't do it. They're facing individuals that haven't paid their rent in 18 months. Now, I know I speak as a landlord, and I want to speak on behalf of both sides right now, because if you are out there facing this problem, it is a very scary problem to be in. If you have not paid your rent in 18 months, you could be potentially facing these evictions and this eviction crisis. Now, I do speak to a lot of landlords right now, mom and pop landlords that own just 1 to 2 pieces of real estate, maybe even 3 to 4. And I also speak to individuals who have hundreds of pieces of real estate that are renting out thousands of units, okay? They are all taking a stance right now, making it incredibly difficult for you, the applicant, to gain access to that property and sign that lease agreement. I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but many of them are saying that they don't care if they have to wait 3 months with that property empty to find the right tenant, to avoid the problems that they may face of having months and months of not being able to collect on the rent. Many of them have not been able to collect for as far back as 18 months as it stands right now. They are facing losing these homes. If you could consider for a moment, I want to speak on again for both sides, if you could consider for a moment, they may have spent their life savings, they may have leveraged themselves to the edge here just so they can have that family business and have that piece of real estate, thinking they were going to be setting themselves up for a successful retirement or a successful business, to find themselves with 18 months without rent, without any help. And yes, they have the potential of losing those properties at this point in time. Allowing big corporations to come in and buy up that real estate. And you think the big corporations are going to make it easy for you to get the lease? No, they're going to make it even harder for you to get the lease. And those landlords out here that have thousands of units, they are simply turning to Section 8 housing and allowing government housing to take over their facilities because they will get that guaranteed payment of $800 to $1,000 per unit each and every month from the government. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you think this is fair, if you think it's not fair. Let me know if you're facing eviction. I'd like to hear from you guys. And please also let me know in the comments where you are with your current small business. If you're reaching yourself to a recovery state, if you're still struggling getting yourself back to that state of normal pre-pandemic, or if you believe you will never be back to where you were pre-pandemic, as Jerome Powell announced here just a few days ago in that town hall meeting. Guys, more than ever right now, you're going to need to find yourself new vehicles moving forward here to fund yourself with different streams of revenue. You really need to diversify right now. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. You could check out one of my methods of doing this. Rush up to the description right now. Check out my crash course on Airbnb where you can get yourself into that real estate game with a $50 bill, cash flow in 3 business days through Airbnb, earning an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month. It is one of the small businesses that I find right now that is performing better than any other model out there. Rush up to the description right now. I have it on a mega sale. That sale will end tonight at midnight if you want to grab that crash course and learn a new source of income for yourselves. Guys, you could also join me in my current B&B business and learn how you could partner with me by finding me on Instagram and joining my Zoom calls Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wish you guys all the best. I wish I had better news today. I will catch you guys all on the next one. Bye for now.